Hello, welcome to week 6. This week you're going to learn about my expectations for your peer review assignments. In week 6, you have a lesson about editing and revising, and you have an assignment to peer review a peer's resume and cover letter. In order to successfully complete that peer review, you need to learn about the technical editing type of peer review that you'll be doing. Technical editing is more comprehensive than maybe any kind of editing or reviewing that you've done for others in the past. You're checking on accuracy, right? So you understand certain things about the engineering courses you've taken, about being a student at University of Michigan Dearborn, that you're more of an expert about than anybody else that might be giving this peer feedback. So you want to check on the accuracy of their document, and you want to check on the quality of the content. The procedures that you want to learn about this week include the rhetorical situation of the document. So when we say rhetorical situation, we're talking about purpose, audience, format, uses, and other elements such as context and so on. So right now, you're very familiar with most of the rhetorical situation because you're in that rhetorical situation as well. The only thing that you might be less familiar with is the actual job posting, which you're going to look at, and the specific background and experience of your peer, which you're going to try to understand better by reading their resume and cover letter. You want to learn about the 3 basic levels so that you make sure that when you do your peer review, you're looking at those 3 levels. And then strategies for writing comments. One of the requirements that you're going to fulfill this week is writing comments in Microsoft Word using the Insert Comments tool to help guide your peer on changes that they should make or questions that you have. And what I want you to start practicing are these proper strategies for writing comments. So you want to read and take notes on this, understand the type of commenting that you want to avoid doing, and then understanding better the structural level problems that you need to identify in your peers' documents, as well as the sentence level problems that you need to identify and make changes to or comment on. So you'll want to take notes on these different kinds of problems that may appear in your peers' documents so that you are able to identify them and give proper feedback on how to revise those problems. When you finish reading carefully through the entire lesson and taking notes, then you'll move on to the assignment post. And again, you want to take your time reading through the instructions. Since this is the first time you're doing a peer review in this class, the expectations that I have may be very different from others. You will need to download the resume and cover letter of your peer. You'll do that by going into the week 5 assignment post. And you want to download their job posting, which also appears in the week 5 assignment post. Once you've downloaded those documents, you want to change your peer's file title so that now those files include the phrase peer review. And then you're going to use the track changes function in Microsoft Word. So you have to set that in the document so that the document starts tracking any edits that you make. And then you're also going to use comments, like I said before, to type out sentences and questions about particular areas of their documents. And then you'll go back in, or then you'll actually stay in this discussion post, and you'll reply to this discussion post by typing the name of your peer for whom you reviewed their resume and cover letter. And then you'll submit the documents that have peer review in the title now that include all of the track change edits that you made and the comments that you put there. To better familiarize yourself with track changes and comments in Microsoft Word, these 2 videos are extremely helpful. And then you can also post questions in the main discussion board on the home page for questions about assignments.